Marshals, I need Taylor, Caleb, Brandon, Mike, Joey, and James. Some combination of 5 of those. Looks like there's a lot of work going on over there. You guys working on Tom's car? All right.
One minute to the start of the race.
Looks like Tom's having a little issue. We'll give him a minute here.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
We're already quoting Bill
30
Madison.
seconds to the start of the race.
Yeah, it looks like your trim way off.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Yeah, your flight's way that way.
Are you on the, I'm not being a jerk, are you on the right model?
Less than 5.
Okay. Alright, wait for Tom to come around one more time because I make sure I got his right transponder on here.
Tom Series.
All right, you guys all ready to go? Well, see if Corey needs a minute. All right, we'll give Corey another second here. All right, you guys ready? Here it comes. All right, Tom's on, Jason's on, Corey's on. Everybody's on the clock. Tom's now upside down. Corey is backwards. I can't have music running while I'm streaming to YouTube. They get a little verklempt about that. Corey, I would take and put about all the rear toe in that car you can for the next round. Well, you know, when you change your medication, you need to work into it. It looks like it is like wicked slick for some reason. I don't understand. Got Sensei Caleb out there. You practiced too much waxing off, didn't you? All right, minute 30 in. Jason out front on a 15 and a 5.16. Tom's on a 12 and a 5.02. Corey a 9 and a 5.17. Right now, those cars just look undrivable. I don't understand. Yeah, I mean, I didn't find any slick spots when I went out there. All right, 2:10 down, 2:50 to go. Jason's still out front. Corey on now 11.515. Jason's still on that, well, he's on a 14-lap pace. Yeah, if you took toe out of the rear of that car, that's going to make it very hard to drive on this current grip level. I would wait till you're pointing a little straighter before you get on the throttle. And then like you're stepping on eggshells. There you go, that's better. 1:45 to go, 1:45 to go. Jason, 14.510. Corey up to a 12.504. Tom on a 10.522. Yeah, I don't understand this. Got a minute of this torture session to go here. This is... No, I'm not making fun of you. I'm thinking the track is like really, really slick, and I don't understand why. Yeah, but...
45 seconds left. Thirty seconds left.
Jason just put in a fast lap, his fast lap 19.9. Corey's got a fast lap at 19.6. But this is a far cry from where that track should be.
15 seconds left.
Hey, Chad, are you sure you mixed in glue and not Astroglide?
Jason Russell done.
All right, Russell fast lap on the last lap. He finishes at a 14.507.
Tom Series done.
Tom finishes 11 and a 5.14.
All drivers are finished.
Corey finishes
Corey
13 and
being done.
5.15.
The race is completed.
Put them down, come out and marshal. I need a couple volunteers. Yeah, we need to get the track blown off. Hey, Caleb, can you grab that blower back there? Or Mike gonna do it? Somebody gonna do it? All right. That was brutal. All right, be aware that the track is slicky slick right now. What's up? No, you didn't say. I don't know. Yeah, well. Yeah. Oh, it'll absolutely make a difference. But is it still slick? Okay. And then they'll eat it all off. I may have just started them too soon.
1 minute to the start of the race. The Godfather. Tim Bannon. Steve Thomas. Hawkeye. Jim Poulian. Conley Waters. 45 seconds to the start of the race. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I am going to need a couple volunteers after that one. I only had 3. Brandon's coming. Joey's going to hang out. All right, well, I think
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, we got him. Everybody's in. Okay, hold on. I got
Mountain Mad.
I'll get hit by the bullet.
All right, I need Brandon Winchester and only Brandon to cross the line for me. Okay.
Brandon Winchester.
Brandon. Oh, I see what happened. Hey, Brandon, you don't normally spell your name with a W at the end, do you? You put a W at the end of Brandon. Yep, you're Brandon down. Brandon. Brandon Winchester. All right. Get him rolling, get him rolling.
There's a lot of chaos right here, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fucking times.
All right, starting to get first laps in. Bannon 16.7, Chad 17.3, Caldwell 17.8, Hawkeye 18.8, Brandon Winchester 19.2, Conley 19.3, Jim 19.4, Steve 22.6. All right, a minute 10 in. I got Bannon out front on an 18.508, Barton on an 18.511, Caldwell 17.506, Winchester 16.501, Pullen 16.501, Conley on a 16.506, Hawkeye 15.518, Steve 14.522. Fast lap of the race does belong to Bannon at 16.7 on lap 1. Chad fast lap 17.0, Brandon 18.0, Caldwell 17.6, Conley 17.4, Jim 17.0, Hawkeye 17.8, Steve at 21.3. All right, we are 2:20 in. Bannon has reset fast lap down to 16.639. He's on an 18.510. Barton 17.502. Caldwell 17.508. Conley 5.17, and Winchester on a 16.501. Pullen 5.05. Kirby on a 15 lapper. Thomas on a 14 lapper. All right, 2 to go, 2 to go. .130 to go. Bannon still out front, 18.510. Then Chad starts 17.5 5:06, Caldwell 5:09, Waters 5:12, then Winchester starts 16 laps with a 5:06, pulling 5:09. Steve on a 14.503, Hawkeye off track.
"45 seconds left. "30 seconds left.
All right. You heard the man, 30 seconds. Bannon still out front. Bannon, Barton, Caldwell, Waters, Winchester, Pullen, Thomas, and Kirby.
15 seconds left. Conley Waters done. Mountain Man done. Jim Julian done. The Godfather done. Brandon Winchester done.
Elbow.
Tim Bannon done.
He goes back to the middle. Oh, yep, you're done. Sorry. Just waiting on Steve. That's the only live
All
truck.
drivers
Everybody's
are
done.
finished.
Did you go
Steve
back
Thomas
to the SL
done.
or just put that whole body
The
back
race
on?
is completed.
Okay. Uh-huh. Ah, gotcha. All right, put him down. Come on out and marshal for me.
Steve tweeting. Kyan Rice.
All right, check him in, check him in.
Nick Smith. 1 minute to the start of the race. Branston Peebler. Corey Fink. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Series Alex.
And Alex, you put your last name in where you should have put your first name, and you put your first name in where you should have put your last name.
15 seconds to the start
I
of
didn't
the
think
race.
the directions were that difficult, but all right. Here we go. So, just so y'all know that starting with, once this point series is over with, which is this weekend, all will be on the computer. And so every time you put your name in different than the last time you put it in, your points won't count. So And there's nothing I can do about that. So you guys got to make sure that you're entering the correct stuff every time, or else you're not going to get credit for your points. All right, 55 seconds in. We got Branston out front, 18.507. Kyan, 18.507, less than a tenth back. Nick on an 18.513. Steve on a 17.518. Corey, 16.516. And Alex on an 11.526. Help out. Oh, help him. Throw that body back on there for me, please. There we go. All right. So, minute 40 in, I got Kyan out front, 18.514. Nick, 17.504. Branston, 16.508. Corey, 16.510. Steve on 13.510. Alex, 13.517. Nick takes it back out front. Fast lap 15.490 right there. Branson just ran his fast lap 16.314 last time by. Watch the wagon wheel. Watch out after the wagon wheel. That's leader coming up behind Kyan. So Nick out front by 3.8 seconds over Kyan, but Kyan's ahead on track. Brandon behind you. Don't worry about the body. Worry about the car that's upside down. All right, 2 to go. All right, Nick's still leading. That's our leader, and now all purple with the yellow wheels coming down the start-finish line now. Kyan in the 2 spot still. He's working his way through the wagon wheel onto the front stretch. We got a minute 15 to go. Nick now has 14 seconds over Kyan. Kyan's got 1.5 over. Nope, Branson has now taken over the 2 spot. Corey 3, Steve in the, I'm sorry, Corey 4, Steve in 5, and Alex 6.
"45 seconds left.
All right. You heard the man, 45 seconds to go.
30 seconds left.
Oh, fine.
15 seconds
Watch
left.
the sweeper, watch the sweeper.
Kyan Rice done. Nick Smith done. Branston Peebler done.
All right, Nick finishes 18 and a 508. Branston 17 and 505. Kyan 17 and 505, just 2 tenths back. Corey finishes 16.511, just waiting on Alex to finish. And
All drivers
Alex
have finished.
goes 13 to
Series
507.
Alex done. The race is completed.
All right, put him down. Come on out, Marshall. Up next, our first heat of E-Bug. Yeah, you don't need to. Yep, never mind. First heat of E-Bug.
Caleb Gibson.
Huh? All right.
Hawkeye. One minute to the start of the race. Brandon Odell. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Tom Series.
Yeah.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Kind of waiting to see how long this one takes and what we got to do. I'm thinking so, yes, but we'll see. All right, I got marshals, I got drivers. Here comes
15
Stone.
seconds to the start of the race.
All right, everybody's on the clock. Hawkeye's doing cartwheels on the back stretch. Tom, first lap 21.3. Caleb, 17.4. Brandon, 19.1. Hawkeye, 23.6. Hey, Brandon, when they're on their side like that, turn into it and pull the trigger, and it'll pull it down. Yeah, you still should have been able to. Yeah. Just something for future. One down. Caleb out front on an 18.504. Tom on a 16.513. Hawkeye 14.504. Brandon 14.509. That's leader coming up behind some traffic here on the front stretch. That's leader behind Brandon now. That's leader on his lid. All right, 2 down, 3 to go. Caleb out front on a 17 and a 5.13. Larry on a 15, or Hawkeye, excuse me, on a 15.504. Tom, 15.508. Brandon, 14.520. All right, 2:10 to go. Caleb out front, 17.505. Hawkeye, 15.5 flat. Tom, 15.505. Brandon, 14.504. What tire are you running, Brandon? But who? Are they the new overdose? All right, one to go. Caleb out front, 17.503. Hawkeye, 16.519. Tom, 15.504. Brandon, 15.518.
45 seconds left. Thirty seconds left.
All right, 20 seconds to go.
15 seconds left.
I'm going to need one volunteer marshal
Tom
after
Sealy's
this one.
done.
I only have 4 in here, so I need a 5th to marshal. Go, go. No, Tom, you're done. Okay, I appreciate that. Good job. Oh, Hawkeye.
Caleb Gibson done.
Yeah. Hawkeye, you weren't done.
Brandon Odell done.
All right, he's done now.
The race is completed.
All right, Caleb takes that one, 17.504. Tom went 15.5 flat. Brandon, 15.509. Hawkeye, 14.445. All right, put him down. Come on out, Marshall. Like I said, I'm going to need one volunteer, and we'll be ready. I don't know. Hold on. You are not in this one, so you'll be in the next one, Joey.
Baby Ruth. Branston Peebler. Jason Russell. James Collett. The Godfather.
Watch out behind you, Caleb. Watch out on the backside.
1
Marshall
minute
on
to the
track.
start of the race.
All right, guys, start finding some space. Here comes Tone. Space them out. Just throw Jason on the front stretch. Just throw him on the front stretch. All right, everybody's on the clock. All right, James, first lap 16.0. Caldwell 16.7. Branston 18.0. Taylor 16.9. Russell 18.8. One minute in, I got Collett out front on a 19 and a 508. Caldwell 18.501. Peebler 18.514. Russell 17.514. Ruth on a 16.503. I don't expect that to stay that way for long. Taylor, you're like me. If you could just get this damn thing to drive like your truggy, you'd be happy as hell, right? I'm the same way. If I could get my buggy to drive like my truggy, I would be so happy. 1:45 down. Collis got the fast lap, 15.914. Peebler just put in his fast lap, 16.4. Caldwell 16.0. Taylor's got a 16.7. Jason 16.9. Taylor just put in another fast lap for himself there, 16.563. Moving up the order a little bit. Three down, 2 to go. Collett out front, 19.510. Caldwell 18.504. Peebler 17.504. Russell 17.516. Ruth on a 17.517.
"45 seconds left. "30 seconds left.
All right, James still out front, that 19.516. Caldwell 18.506. Ruth 17.506. Russell 17.512. Branston 17.513.
Godfather done. Baby Ruth done. James Collett done. Brand
All right,
Spank Peebler
Collett
done.
takes that one, 19 to 5,
drivers
18.
are
Caldwell,
finished.
18 5 13.
Jason
Taylor,
Russell
17
done.
5 05.
The
Jason,
race is
17
completed.
5 15. Branston, 17 5 19. Put them down, come on out, Marshall for me.
Gary Stud. Tyler Tweedy. Mountain Mad. One minute to the start of the race. Mitch Lambert. Kyan Rice.
All right, I still need one Marshall out here right in front of me.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, Mike. Here comes Tone. Nope. Nobody's on the clock yet. There goes Chad on. Mitch is on. Mitch Lambert also has an extra. He's Mitch Lambert with that extra M on the end. Tyler Tweedy, Kyan Rice, Gary Suit, everybody on the clock. One minute in, we got Gary out front on a 20 and a 502. Mitch on a 19 to 503. Kyan goes 18-507. Chad 18-511, and Tyler 17-503. All right, 1:45 in. Gary's still out front now, up to a 21 and a 513. Mitch on a 20 and a 512. Chad 18-513. Tyler 18-515. Kyan 17-517. Tyler shaking down that new Mayako. At the 220 mark, we got Gary out front, 21-512. Mitch 20 to 509. Tyler 18 to 510. Chad 18 and a 5:15, and Kyan 17.509. Kyan, I think that's the first night running his new buggy as well. Techno 48 2.2. Two to go. Gary holds that fast lap, 14.6. Mitch has a 15.0. Tyler a 15.9. Kyan a 16.0. Chad a 15.9. Gary resets fast lap there, 14.6. $120 to go. Chad doing a little durability testing on that Techno of his. Seconds to go.
45 seconds left.
Seconds.
30 seconds left.
Running order as they stand overall, it would be Gary, Mitch, James, and Tyler. Your eighth main sort. Then it'd be Caldwell, Gibson, Rice, and Ruth. Your B. Keep running till you hear your name. Tyler, you're still alive. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Everybody keep going, keep going.
Mountain Man done.
Chadwick gets caught in the line, but you did bump yourself up into the B sort.
Kyan Rice done. Tyler Tweedy done. Mitch Lamberton done. All drivers are finished.
All right, that's a
Gary
race.
Stud done.
That is a race. Gary takes that, sets TQ, 20 to 5:08. Put him down, coming out, Marshall. I'm ready for my E-truck. Huh. When was the last time you went to the eye doctor, dude? Huh.
Baby Ruth. Mike Ruth. Caleb Gibson. Joey Walker.
That wall's still pretty stiff.
Brandon Odell. James Collett.
I need marshals.
1 minute to the start
Got
of the
Gary
race.
that time. Tyler's gonna, you gonna go back over there. All right, now I got my marshals. Everybody's here. All right, get yourself some spacing. Space them out, space them out, space them out. Mike's going to be my
45
starter.
seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Oh, that's Taylor. Mike and Taylor swap bodies on me. All right, Taylor first lap 15.8, James 17.3, Mike 17.7, Joey 17.9, Caleb 19.8, and Brandon 20.5. All right, 120 in. I got Taylor out front, 19.505. Mike, 19.515. James, 18.517. Joey, 16.510. Caleb, 16.516. And Brandon, 15.505. Mike trying to work his way past Caleb. And he did. Casper, the friendly truggy, having a little trouble over the stadium jump. Watch out the end of the front stretch. All right, halfway past. Mike, 19.513. Taylor, 18.503. James, 17.501. Caleb, 16.501. Joey, 16.504. Brandon, 15.509. So Mike, our leader, through the wagon wheel, coming on the front lane stage, followed by James and Taylor. But they're reverse order in the clock, so Taylor is ahead of James on the clock. They're working their way through Joey. And James lets Taylor through. Good job. All right, now Mike on a 19.506, Taylor 5.16, and James is on an 18.515, and it drops to Caleb on a 16.502, Joey at 5.10, and then Brandon on a 15.504.
"45 seconds left. Seconds left.
All right, I will need my current marshals to grab a blower, get the track blown off so we can get a little bit more glue on it. But before you start blowing the track off, I got something to discuss here.
Mike Ruth Dunn. Baby Ruth Dunn.
All right, Mike finishes 19.503, Taylor 19.514, James 18.513, Caleb 17.515, Joey 16.510, and Brandon 15.514. All right, listen up, fellas. We can either go one qual and go straight into the mains now, which will get you out at about 9:30ish, or we can go 2 quals and a main, which wouldn't get us out of here until about 11:15. There, all right, anybody that is absolutely opposed to me only doing 1 qual and a main? All right, so we're just going to go straight into the mains here. All right, but we're still going to get this track blown off, get a little glue on her. Where? Okay, well, we'll give it a minute then. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and check them in.
Baby Ruth, Jason Russell, Brandon Odell, Branston Peedler, Tom Series, Hawkeye, One minute to the start of the race.
Watch footsteps.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, let's get them lined up. Lineup's going to be Taylor. Taylor, you're going to be right in front of me here. Right there. Stop.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, Russell's going to be on the 2 spot. 3 is going to be Branston. 4 is going to be Tom.
"15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, so Ruth, Russell, Peebler, Series, Odell, and
Less than 5.
Crockeye. So Brandon, go ahead and move up just a little bit. All right. It's going to be 5. It's going to be 5 minutes on the tone. 2 bumps. Top 4 running in the order they started. Taylor's already pulled out about 2.4 seconds over second spot. All right, we're a minute in. Taylor out front, followed by Branston. Jason in that 3rd spot, 2.8 back from Branston. All right, our leader now starting to work through some traffic. That's leader behind Jason. Okay, gets through there. So Taylor has now put a lap on everybody but second place so far. All right, Branston 6 seconds behind Taylor. Then it's another 12 seconds back to Jason in 3rd. That's the spot we're watching for the bump. All Now Branson gets caught on the pipe here. So we got 2 minutes, 5 to go, 2:05 to go. Is Ruth Peebler, then Russell Kirby, series and Odom. $1:45 to go. Hawkeye coming off track, off the driver's stand anyway. Taylor up behind Tom there. $1:15 to go. Taylor's out 10 seconds over Branson in 2. Branson's 13 seconds over Jason in 3. Then it's another 12, 15 seconds from Jason to Tom and 10 seconds from Tom to Brandon. So right now the closest race out front, 9 seconds now.
"45 seconds left. "30 seconds left. "15 seconds left.
Oh.
Tom series done. Brandon Peebler done. Baby Ruth done. Jason Russell done. All drivers are finished. Brandon
All
Odom
right,
done.
Taylor and Branson
The
get
race
the
is
bumps.
completed.
Yeah, let's get her blown off good because it's two-wheel drive up next. I am probably going to need a little bit of Marshall help. I got a couple back-to-backs here.
Tom series. Jason Russell. Corey Fink.
You did make that change? All right.
1 minute to the start of the race.
I need marshals. I got a Hawkeye. Yep, I got Taylor Sr.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Help. I need one more marshal, please. Anybody? Can I get some help? Thank you, Brandon.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Brandon. All right, let's line them up. Russell on the 1, Corey on the 2, Tom on the 3.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Or ignore me, just keep running. I don't care.
Less than 5.
Why do I have this floppy thing here in front of me? I don't know. Are you sure you're not related to my children? Corey taking that aggressive starting position. 7 minutes on the tone. Well, you both wrecked. We got Jason out front. He's now 4.3 seconds over Corey in the 2. Corey a half second up on Tom in the 3. And think that's just a 17.5 stock buggy.
I think we'll paint the boots they have the paint scheme on next.
I saw somebody they painted up an AMC Pacer as the General Lee, and somebody called it the Dollar General Lee. All right, we are 2:25 into this. We got Jason out front. He's got 8.9 seconds over Corey in the 2. Corey's got 13 seconds over Tom in the 3.
You got time for the sake, Corey. It's okay. All right, we are just short of halfway. Jason has the fast lap of the race, a 16.8. Corey has a 17.3. Tom has a 19.3.
Hey, if anybody's got Citizens Gas and they can look up their bill online, come talk to me, please. Center point, whatever. So they just read our meter, but they didn't give us the bill yet, but it said it read the units at like 1,119. I don't know how much they charge per unit. I don't even know what a unit is. We've had the gas in here since the 1st of December. We still haven't got a bill yet. So we have no idea how much it's going to cost. Yeah, we're going to have a bill for like $14,000 in June. It's clear. All right, 45
seconds left.
Jason out front, got about a lap and a third on Corey. Corey's got 2 laps, maybe a little bit more on top. 30 seconds.
30 seconds left.
Good. Yeah, that first round, it was just undrivable.
15 seconds left.
Okay.
Jason Russell done. Corey Fink done. All drivers are finished. Tom Series done. The race is completed.
All right, Russell takes that one, call, followed by Fink and Series. Pro 4, y'all are up.
Mountain Man. Brandon Winchester.
Okay.
1 minute to the start of the race. Conley Waters. Steve Thomas. Tim Bannon.
Awesome, thank you.
"45 seconds to the start of the race. The Godfather. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
Yeah.
Jim Poulian.
83, okay.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay. So we're at 1100.
Less than 5.
3 months. Yeah, okay. Is Hawkeye going to make this one? Okay. All right. I need one more marshal, please. Anybody? Actually, I need 2 more marshals. All right, let's line them up. Tim on the 1, Tim Bannon on the 1, Chad Barton on the 2, Tim Caldwell on the 3. Bannon, you're going to come right to here. Come on up a little further. Stop. There we go. Caldwell be the 2, or Barton will be the 2, then Caldwell the 3. Conley, you're going to be 4. Just come on this side of the jump there. There we go. All right, 5's going to be Brandon. 6 going to be Jim. 7 going to be Steve. That's the lineup. All right. 6 minutes on the tune. Oh. Help on the front stretch. Oh. So right now showing Barton out front, followed by Bannon. Then Winchester in the 3 spot. 2:30 down, 3:30 to go. Chad's back in his happy place with his little SL. Now a little trouble there. Let's Bannon get back by for the lead here. Now Bannon trouble coming off that tabletop, but gets collected by Chad. Chad is able to get by. All right, we got 2:30 to go, 2:30 to go. Chad and Tim. Tim having problems in the wagon wheel. That gives Chad a big lead here. But now Chad's stuck on a pipe. Marshall didn't see it. All right, 2 to go, 2 to go. That gap now 3.7 seconds out front. Caldwell now has worked himself back up to the third spot. He's just 0.8 ahead of Brandon. Then it goes Conley, Jim, Steve.
"45 seconds left. "30 seconds left. "15 seconds left.
All right. Chad still out front. All right, when you cross the line, you will be done.
Conley Waters done.
Up next, our E-Bug B main.
Steve Thomas done. Tim Bannon done. The Godfather done. Brandon Winchester done. Mountain Man done. All drivers are finished. Jim Poulian done. The race is completed.
So Barton takes that one, followed by the Tim and Tim show, Bannon and Caldwell. Then it goes Brandon, Conley, Jim, and Steve. Yes. No. Don't need to blow off this. Yeah, because it's E-Buggy B here.
Baby Ruth. Caleb Gibson. Brandon Peebler. Kyan Rice. 1 minute to the start of the race. Mountain Man. 45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. The Godfather. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, let's get them lined up. All right, it's going to be Caldwell on the 1, Kyan on the 2, Gibson on the 3, Barton on the 4. So come on up a little further, Timmy. A little further, Caldwell. A little more. A little more. A little more. There you go. All right, Kyan, come on up. 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 There you go. Caleb there. Chad right there. Taylor right there. And that's the lineup. All right, 5 minutes, 2 bumps. Is anybody? Okay, there, all right. There we go. On the toe. And away they go. Chad trying to mix it up with Caleb there. Taylor already moved himself up to the 3rd spot. All right, so now Kyan going to take over the lead from Tim with Taylor right there. Now Taylor gets by Tim. Kyan trouble. So now Taylor up front after getting the bump out of the C here. Oh, a little too close to the pipe, rolls it over, drops him back to the 4th spot. But the pack's still pretty tight. So Caldwell, Gibson, Barton, then Ruth, then Rice, and then Peebler. So now Barton's gotten by Gibson here. And Taylor gets by Gibson now. So move Taylor back to the 3rd. Now Chad all over the back of Caldwell. Caldwell bicycles it, lets Chad get by. Taylor's going to get inside, getting into that wagon wheel. So move Taylor back to the 2 spot again. Now coming off, trying to see if he can do anything with Chad out here. All right, we got 2 minutes down, 3 to go. Barton out front, followed by Taylor. It was 2.2 at the line, but Chad had a little trouble there on the backside, so it's closer than that now. Caldwell 3, Caleb 4. Looks like Branson's gotten by Kyan for that 5-6. Gap out front, 1.4 seconds that last time by. Chad does have the fast lap of the race, 15.344. Taylor has a 15.7. Caldwell just ran a 16.1 for his fast lap. Caleb's got a 16.1. Branson a 15.7. Kyan a 15.5. So it is Chad and Taylor out front. Chad Little Bobble brings Taylor up to now just 2/10 back as they cross the line. Taylor just ran a 15.577. That's his new fast lap. They're coming up on Kyan here. Kyan upside down in the wagon wheel. So Caldwell gets by. So Chad Taylor, minute 50 away from the A main here. They are coming up on the back of Caleb here. Taylor having problems there after the start-finish line. Didn't see what happened. So now that puts Caldwell right on Taylor's tail here. And that is for the bump spot. Caldwell catches the pipe. All right, so Chad, with 1 minute to go, 2.7 seconds over Taylor. Taylor had 1.7 over Caldwell. That's for the last bump spot. Caldwell parks it in no parking again. Now Branston's moved himself up to the 4 spot. Caleb back in the 5.
45 seconds left.
Kyan 6. Nope. Oh, Jim, oh, never mind. It's good. He got it back on his wheels.
30 seconds left.
So again, Taylor and Tim, 0.8 of a second at the line. Chad crossing the line now.
15
seconds
left.
to go. Probably last lap for Chad here. He may snake one more. Now Taylor's gotten out 5 seconds over Tim. So across the line, Taylor is going to get the bump.
Baby Ruth done.
Taylor gets the bump. Chad takes the win.
Gibson
You're
done.
done, Chad.
Kyan Rice done.
Just
Branston
waiting on Caldwell
done.
to finish. And that's
All
the
drivers are
race.
finished.
Barton done.
Godfather done.
Taylor done.
The race is complete.
Barton and Taylor get the bumps. Put them down. Come on out, Marshall. I need the track blown off, please. Yep. Up next going to be Stock Wheeler. Stock Wheeler. You gonna be able to make it back for our big race? So what is it you do? Oh, okay. Yep. That's a highly specialized job. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, tonight? No. Jig 'em in, jig 'em in, jig 'em in.
Nick Smith. Series Alex. Corey Fink.
Kyle, when you first walked up there, I thought you had a toothbrush in your mouth. Watch out after the stadium jump. Got a turtle. I need marshals. Marshals.
Kyan Rice.
Had a couple back-to-back, so I'm going to need a volunteer.
1 minute to the start of the race. Steve
Anybody, help me.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Can I get some help down here? I got a turtle down by the Lambert Auto Body sign. Anybody, can you help me? Can I get some help?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
I still need one more marshal, guys. Two more marshals. I need two. I got Chad. I got Taylor. Branston's in this one. Kyne's in this one. I got Caleb. I need somebody to marshal for Tim. All right, Mitch is going to help me out. I need somebody, anybody that can marshal for me. I need them right here in front of the announcer stand. Anybody? Can I get a marshal? Marshal. Anybody? I need a marshal. I can't go until I get a marshal. All right, let's get them lined up while we're trying to get a marshal out here. Anybody? All right, thank you, Tom. All right, it's going to be Nick on the one. Nick, you're going to stop right here in front of me. That's a little too far, Nick. You're sitting right on top of the start-finish line there. Yeah, about right there. That's good. All right. Nope, that's still too far. Okay. Hey, Tom, grab that purple car. Right here. Stop him right there. Back up just a little bit, because if you get too close to the line, it reads you weird. So there you go. All right. Yep. All right, Branston's on the 2, Kyne on the 3, Corey on the 4. Then, Corey, you're going to be just at the bottom of the hill. Then, Alex, you're going to be right before the hill. And then Steve. There you go. All right. 7 minutes on the toe. All right. Nick, Branston, Kyne. Oh, Nick goes a little wide. Branston gets into it. Nick foreshadowed that. He says, I usually dump it in the first turn anyway. So it is Kyne, Branston, and Nick. Then we got Corey, Steve, and Alex. Alex walking off. Didn't see what happened to his car. Branston having trouble. Tom, I didn't hear, what did Alex say? Why did Alex jump off? Okay. Okay. All right. Kyne out front. He's got 3.5 seconds over Nick in the 2 spot. Then it's 1.5 back to Branson. That's your top 3. Then it goes Steve and Corey. Yeah, looks like Steve got by. Yeah, Steve's still in front of Corey here. Nick's got it down to 2.4 seconds behind Kyne. Oh, Caleb. Nick caught a pipe up there in the back right corner. So that gives Kyne some breathing room here. 3.7 seconds, the gap. Neither one of them had a particularly good lap, so that kind of saved Nick. Kyne didn't have a great lap either. All right, fast lap so far. Branson holds the hero at a 15.4. Nick's got a 15.6. Kyne's got a 15.6. Nick's 15.8. Steve at 18.3, and Corey is 17.0. Branson spent a little time on his lid there. Oh, he got it. Gap out front now, 4.071 with 3:45 to go. just reset his fast lap there, 15.575. Watch out after the stadium jump. And that's allowed Branston to get by Nick. .310 to go. And now Kyan has put a lap on Nick here. Branston trouble there on the backside. Up next will be our E-Truggy A-Main. E-Truggy A-Main, y'all will be up next. 2:40 to go, 2:40 to go. .205 to go, 205. Kyan out front. Crossing the line there. Branston in the 2, a lap back. Nick in the 3, just 2.2 seconds back from Branston. So Kyan has put a lap on the field now. Gap between Branston and Nick's hanging right there in that 2.5 second mark. Our leader upside down. Branston might be able to get a lap back. We got 1:20 to go. And he does. Branston gets his lap back from Kyan. $50 seconds to go.
$45 seconds left.
All right, the running order is still Kyan, Branston, Nick, Corey, and Steve.
$15 seconds left. Kyan Rice done.
All right, Kyan gonna
Nick
get the
Smith
win.
done. Steve Tweedy done.
Branston gonna get the 2 when he crosses the line. Nick goes 3.
Branston Peebler done.
Corey gonna get the
Corey
4.
done.
Steve 5. All right, put him down. Come on out, Marshall. No need to blow off the track. Just get him out here. All right, good racing. Up next is our E-Truggy.
Transponder 869405741.
Watch out in that stadium jump. I got one setting there backwards.
The race is completed. Joey Walker, James Collin, Brandon Odell, Mike Rude, Baby Rude. Caleb Gibson, One minute.
All right, I still need some marshals. I got Corey. I got Nick. I got Steve. I got Alex.
45 seconds to the
Gary
start of
gonna
the
help
race.
us out. Hey, Gary Branson's coming. All right, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Lineup's going to be Mike on the 1, Taylor on the 2, James
30
on the
seconds to the
3.
start of the race.
Joey's out. Uh-oh. There you go, Mike. That's good. Taylor. James going to be in the 3. 4 is going to be Caleb right there. 5 going to be
15
Brandon.
seconds to the start of the race.
All right. 8 minutes. 8 minutes on the tone. Mike, Taylor, James, Caleb, and Brandon. Mike, trouble landing off the stadium jump. So that drops him all the way back to 5. Taylor out front, followed by James and Caleb. Mike gets by Brandon in the wagon wheel. Mike, you're 6 seconds behind Taylor right now. So you got to make up 6 seconds. Brandon said he wanted all of that one and then some. All right, Taylor coming up, put a lap on Brandon, and he does. He tries. All right, at the line, it was 2 seconds between Taylor and James, but it's closer to that. And Mike has worked himself all the way back up now. He's just right behind James. They crossed the line. Gap was 3/10, but already Mike gets by James. Now Mike's going to be coming up behind Brandon here. And it makes quick work of that. James having trouble after the stadium jump. So now Mike only 3.1 seconds off of Taylor. So just in the first minute 45, he's made up 3 of those 6 seconds he was back. So it's Baby Ruth followed by Wild Thing. Now Taylor coming up behind Caleb. We'll find out how much Mike has paid him to hold him up. Not enough, apparently. Mike got it down now to 2.6 seconds. Watch out. Oh, don't go in the front stretch. Oh. Be careful. Just because you wreck doesn't mean give you the right to pull out in front of somebody else. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes down. 5 to go. Mike, 3.5 seconds back. right, now that gap has grown to 7.7 seconds after a couple of unfortunate laps for Mike there. Taylor out front, he does have the fast lap of the race at a 14.539 to Mike's 14.541. That is 2 1,000ths of a second. Mike's gotten it back down now to 6.3. Oh, and our leader on his lid now. And another little bobble. James gets his lap back. Now Mike is right there. Oh, Taylor trouble into the first turn. Mike's going to take over the lead now. James between them, but he's a lap back, but in third place. So Mike into 1, Taylor 2, James 3, but he is between them, a lap down. Caleb 4, Brandon 5. Oh, now Mike's had some trouble. And now Taylor takes back over the lead. And still James between them. All right, Mike clears James. Clear track between them. At the line, the gap 2.111. Taylor coming up behind Brandon. Brandon makes it easy for him. Gap 2.5. Oh, Mike having some troubles on this lap. Gonna give Taylor a little breather space here. 4.4. 2 minutes to go. Oh, Mike on his lid again. Gap back to 7.5. Watch out coming into the horseshoe. James goes high, Mike goes low. Watch getting into the right side. Marshall on the track. Go wide, getting on the right side. It's clear. Taylor crosses the line there. Here comes Mike. Gap at the line is 6.3 seconds with 1:15 to go. Race isn't over, but it's going to be, Mike's going to need a little help from Taylor if he's going to take the win here. 105. James still in the 3, Caleb 4, Brandon 5. Caleb tries to get out of Mike's way, and for his trouble, Mike gives him a little tap.
"45 seconds left.
Gap now 5.5 with 45 seconds to go. Like I said, Mike's going to need a little help from Taylor. This one's Taylor's to lose at this point.
30 seconds left.
Oh, carnage in the wagon wheel, Taylor. Pick your way through carefully. Pick your way through carefully. Probably 1, maybe 2 laps to go, and it's 2.5 seconds. 2.5 seconds, the gap. Caleb trying to get out of the way. Mike slides into him. Taylor's going to get one more lap. Will Mike get through? No. Mike gets caught at the line.
Caleb
Taylor's going to
done.
take the win.
Brandon Odell done.
Mike going to get the 2 with James in the 3. And that's a race. Taylor with the victory lap there. Everybody's done, everybody's done, everybody's
The
done.
race is completed.
And it's going to be our E-Bug A main up next. I swear. Taylor's going to ran in 4 of the 7 races in this round. Yep. He started off in the C, bumped out to that to the B, bumped out of the B to the A here, and plus the Truggy A main.
Tyler tweeting. Mitch Lambert.
Put him down. Come on out, Marshall, for me, fellas.
Mountain Man.
And I am going to need a volunteer because I had 2 back-to-backs here. Anybody? Can I get a volunteer, Marshall? Anyone? Thank you, Jason. Jason Russell's going to volunteer for me. Thank you, sir. Volunteers should get their choice of corner, so pick the easy one.
Baby Rude. James Collett.
Now, Taylor, if you get top 2 in this one, I'm going to say you were sandbagging.
One minute to the start of the race.
Help. Watch out the end of the front stretch. Watch the end of the front stretch. Watch the end of the front stretch. Got a Marshall on the track. I still need Marshalls, guys.
45 seconds.
Taylor's
to the
in
start
this
of the
one.
race.
Mike's out there. James is in this one. There's Caleb. I need Brandon out to Marshall. I need Joey out to Marshall.
30 seconds to the start
Joey
of the
left.
race.
Okay. I need one person here in front of the announcer stand. Anybody? I need a Marshall. Thank you, Corey.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, no more laps. It's going to be Gary on the 1 right in front of me. Mitch on the 2. James 3. Tyler on the 4 after he gets put on his wheels. Tyler's going to be right in front of the skipper. Hey, don't mess up that paint job, man. That's some. He spent hours and hours on that 3-coat paint job. All right, 8 minutes. I got my Marshalls. 8 minutes on the tone. Gary, Mitch, James, Tyler, Chad, and Taylor. Away they go. Chad piles it inside. Taylor get caught up. Tyler looks like that Mayako a little loosey-goosey in the rear end. And then actually manages to traction roll. So Gary comes around. First flying lap, 14.4, Mitch 15.0, James a 15.8, Chad 15.9, Taylor 17.4, Tyler 18.7. Gary already putting a lap on the back of the field here. Only took him 55 seconds to do it. Gary's at the line, it was 2.7 over Mitch. Mitch having a little bit of a hairy lap here. Mountain Man from the bump-up spot into the 3rd. James 4, Tyler 5, Taylor 6. Gary out front, 6.1 seconds now. Mitch traction rolls into that backside. So now Chad right there on Mitch. That's for your 2nd place. Gary just put a lap on 4th place James. Coming up, put a lap on 3rd place Chad here. Gary, fast lap 14.282 set on lap 3. Mitch has a 14.8 set on lap 6. Chad a 15.4, James a 15.7, Taylor 15.3, and Tyler 15.5. Mitch on his lid again, and that's going to let Chad take over the 2 spot. James going to go to 3. Mitch drops to 4 right there. All right, now Chad out front, or I'm sorry, Chad in the 2 spot. Gary in 1, but he's got a lap on the field now. Starting to put second lap on the back markers here. Chad, then James, then Mitch, then Taylor. They're all lined up kind of nose to tail. Chad looking like the cork in the bottle right now. Oh, James catches the pipe. Chad, oh, Mike. Oh, there. And just like that, Chad now drops back to 4 with Taylor all over him. And Taylor gets by there. Gary working his way through lap traffic. Gary, I'm not calling him for you. You got a lap on the field plus, so you got to work on your passing, work on your patience. All right, 4 minutes to go, 4 to go. It is Gary, Mitch, James, Taylor, Chad, Tyler. Chad, you flew too high to the sun and got burned, didn't you? Chad was up there in that 2 spot, all high and mighty, and then all gone. 3:30 to go, 3:30 to go. Oof. All right, 2:50 to go, 2:50. Gary still out front, followed by Mitch. Then James, Taylor, Chad, Tyler. Closest race right now is between James and Taylor at 1.8 seconds. Chad then just another 3.5 back from that battle. Oh, James a little trouble, brings Taylor right there. That is for your final podium spot. And Mitch just ran his fast lap of the race there, 14.572. All right. Taylor just 1.5 back from James. Mitch is almost 2 full laps behind Gary. And then James is 13.5 seconds behind Mitch. At the line, 7/10 separate James and Taylor. I mean, guys, you can make such beautiful music together. Nobody gets that joke, okay. All right, 1 minute to go, 1 minute. That gap still at a half second here. Gary, those guys are battling for the
45
podium.
seconds left.
Oh, Taylor gets by, but then Gary gets into Taylor. All right, 35 seconds to go.
30 seconds left.
Gary, Mitch, James, Taylor, Chad, Tyler.
15 seconds left.
Chad on his lid.
Mountain Man done.
All right, gets
Tyler's
Chad
done.
caught at the line. Tyler's done. When you cross the line, you'll be done.
Gary Stud done. All drivers are finished.
All right,
Mitch
gonna
Lambert
be Gary,
done.
Mitch, and James.
James Collett done. The race is completed.
All right, we're getting podium pictures going here momentarily.